What is happening, everyone? Welcome to a live. I can't hear my own voice, so can you guys hear me? This the headphone jack is not working, so I'm not sure what's going on. Can you guys hear me? Can't hear myself talk. Um okay. Well, thank you very much, and I really appreciate that. It won't work on my microphone for some reason because maybe I have the volume off. Let's no, it's on. Okay, well, as long as you guys can hear me, that is good. Did you guys hear the music when I first tuned in? Because I was going to check and see if the voice deal is working. So if you heard the music, and that's the only other questions I have right now. Well, but okay, you didn't hear. Okay, well, something's going on with that. Well, at least we have the microphone because it's supposed to have been the voice mod. So let me go back.
Like this right here. So if you
could hear the narrator voice of me talking right now, then I'll just not mess with this again.
Cut that off. Okay, well, guys, thank you very much for the 100,000 and thank you for being a part of that. I really do appreciate it. I have the camera actually facing kind of right here in front of my screen, so I can't see the screen, but I can see you guys over here. So the voice thing worked, but the music did not. Because I just see a yes and a yeah. I'm not really sure if that was the question, the second question, but I am wearing a special shirt. I know this is a special day for me, 100,000, but this is a special shirt for me because there is a 10,000 subscribers special coming up that I've done with Eli Lessick. If you guys want that video to air, you might want to subscribe to his channel because once he reaches 10,000 subscribers, you're going to get a movie. And when I put movie on a title, the movie, that means it's over 2 hours long. This video is 2 hours and 45-ish minutes long. So if you want to, I'm going to put it up here. Let me see if I can find the links. This is Eli. Okay, I'll put Eli's link up and let me know if that works. So please, please, please let me know. The voice changed, not the music. Okay. Well, thank you very much for everyone. With that, I want to thank the moderators. I want to go up top here and Mary Mesavere. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hey, Sports Freak 97. Thank you for tuning in as well. To help moderate while I'm gabbing, I'm going to scroll down to Jarrett. What is happening, Jarrett? Thank you very much. And Head to Tail Barbecue and Cooking. I have a lot of stuff wrote down here to talk about. First of all, 100,000. So, guys, thanks for being a part of that. Jason Parsons, $2 is so damn proud of you. Well deserved. Well, thank you very much. I actually, tonight, I'll have 200,000 subscribers on Facebook. Just about 5 or 6 months ago, I've only had 22,000 subscribers on Facebook. I do want to help. I do want to say I had help with the company to do this, but to get me in touch with that company, Notorious B.O.B. helped me out. And I'll put his link up here as well. He just had a video of our United Kingdom trip. We was in London, did a challenge. My video came out maybe 3 or 4 days ago. He put his burger challenge up today. If you want a condensed version, if you want a condensed version of the video, he fast forwarded the video, and it's about 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Mine's about 50 minutes and 10 seconds. Let me see. I'm trying to go up to some questions. Big J Media says, long time subscriber, been there from the beginning and never ever stopping. Love your brother. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I want to thank you all, and not just me. This is for all of you guys. This is for you guys. This is not for me. So thank you very much. I'm not even sure if you heard the supposed to be an applause. But Tom C says, has your silver play button arrived yet? No, I just got 100,000 like about 50 minutes ago. So I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit longer, but some people think like that. They think when I go do a challenge at a place, they think it should be on YouTube in like 10 minutes. So some people do think that way. So I hope you was joking, because it's going to take 3 to 6, 7 months to get that plaque. But I do thank you. I appreciate it, everyone. And if you can't comment on here, that means you're not subscribed. Right now, I have 20 minutes of subscribers only can comment. So if you can't comment, subscribe to the channel, and in 20 minutes you can comment on this feed. I'm just trying to open it up on my lives for the people that do subscribe to the channel to be the first ones to ask questions and such. So I want to thank every single body in here that I know that you're subscribed. And so I know you're subscribed for the drawing. I'm going to tell you in a minute how to do the drawing. If you're not publicly subscribed, you need to be publicly subscribed really soon. So when I do the drawing, I can see if you can be a winner or not. If it doesn't show subscribed, I can't see that you're subscribed. You're not going to be in the drawing. I'm going to skip to the next person that I pick, and you have to be subscribed to both channels, the Outdoors Unsupervised channel and this channel. So let me get to the links. Outdoors Unsupervised. There it is there. Okay, that is the link. The link should be, there you go. Okay. All right. Michael says, do you ever worry about choking when you're doing the challenge? No, I only worry about choking when I'm choking. I try not to think about it. And as the choking thing goes, what she said. But what I do is just, I don't panic. Once I start choking, I just say, hey, this is what I say to myself. So just picture my lips not moving. But when I'm choking, when I'm doing a challenge, here's what I'm thinking. The cameras are on right now, and I am going to choke to death on this camera. Just stay calm so I don't look even stupider, and just dislodge this from my throat. Hopefully it gets there quicker than before I choke to death. But I'm going to look calm and collect on camera so I don't look really stupid. That's what goes through my head, actually. That like, oh wow, I'm looking stupider than usual right now. So that is actual facts, real life situations. Cap says, who's your favorite person to collab with? I really don't have a favorite person. The people that you see me collabing with are my favorite people. I actually like to do shout outs for newer channels and such when I'm at an event. If they're at an event, they got a YouTube channel, they have some kind of something going on. I don't mind people getting my videos. So I like to network. I like to help people out that's trying to do their thing on YouTube, Facebook, social media. But I can't shout everybody out in a live like this or in a video, because the whole video will be like that. But if I'm eating, trying to eat, it'll kind of help me eat a little quicker while somebody gets in camera and talks and says, hi mom, hi dad, hi Becky, hi Clara, hi John, whatever. So while they're doing that in the video, I can help them out, do the shout outs while I do what I got to do. And speaking of shout outs, the sponsored videos are going really good. You got a video coming out on the 15th. I don't even see it right here. Let me look real quick. Okay, well, it's not pulling up for me. Okay. On the 15th, you have La Roulettes. That video was for Cat. I can't even say it because they might be watching. So Cat Smith. So I have that video come out on the 15th. I have one coming out on the 21st, which is Susie's Bakery. I have another sponsored video coming out on the 22nd at M&M Deli from New Madrid. And I got a sponsored video coming out on the 28th at Greg's in Leeds in the United Kingdom. So that's 4 really quick that I have. I have about 4 more shout outs to do. So those videos are coming along really good. So I want to thank you, everyone that is participating in the shout out videos. If you want to do a shout out video, if you want to know how it works, what people usually do is email me at brandonclark1976@gmail.com. Then they let me know what kind of shout out they want to do. And then I have a Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle that's in the descriptions. And I'm going to say usually if they have a special shout out, like special challenge they want me to do at a special location, usually it takes a month longer to do because I have to go back and forth to the location. And that one's a little bit more pricey because I have to, a lot of times I get turned down, like 80% of times I get turned down to record. So I have to go to different places. So if you let me pick, I could probably get them done in 2 or 3 days and just put you in line for the videos to come out. But usually, and I want to say some people do $20, some people do $100. It just depends on the money, how extravagant I get in the videos. But typically people send me $30 to $40 and that's all it is. And then I make something happen with that. Hey, Lee, thanks for tuning in to help out with the moderation. I appreciate it. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit to see if I answer any questions. If I didn't answer your question, if you asked one, please repeat it. Maybe once every 1 minute or 2 minutes, and I will try to get to it. But I'm going to try to go down. Says, what's it like to be a food god? I don't know, Mr. Tinfoil Man. I really don't. I did notice my earring getting happy. But I did notice that Mr. Tinfoil Man had a YouTube channel with like, I don't know how many thousand subscribers you have, but you stopped putting videos out a while back. I was wondering I mean, if it's something personal, you don't have to answer, but I was just wondering if you just stop making the videos, you just don't like doing YouTube or such. But if it's personal, just let me know it's personal and that's fine. But I was just wondering. Let me see. Ashley says I've been subscribed to both longer than I can remember. Congrats, Brandon. You deserve it. Well, thank you. Many congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. At least you can get a blue tick on your channel now. That is one of the most important things to have the 100,000 is have the blue check mark. So when I go to other channels, and I'm like, ooh, who the hell is this? Who the hell is this stupid comment? And click my page. And right now, that's pretty much, I don't want to say that's the furthest that I'm going on this channel, but that is one milestone that I've never even thought about that I would even reach remotely. So I do want to thank all you for that. So I am trying to get my other channel where I'm at on this channel. So if we can get that channel going, I really do appreciate it. It's Outdoors Unsupervised, right there. Let me hide my face, but right there. I do got hats for both channels as well with that vegan leather. I guess that is a nice way to say that I didn't kill a cow for that leather. I guess it's some kind of plant-based non-leather faux leather. But it's going to be the direction of my channel, of my life, not channel, but direction of my life will be this channel here. And I have a lot of stuff going on with that. I have a stealth going on tomorrow, hopefully. I think I'm going to, I already did a drone thing today. I did a magnet fishing, my first magnet fishing. That video is coming out Monday. I have to edit it tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow evening, do a stealth, have that video edited. So I do have a lot of stuff going on. Let me see if I got any other questions before I read some of the stuff on this, because I have a trip planned to Wisconsin. I don't have any challenge that I can even talk about in Wisconsin. I have one challenge to do in Wisconsin, but I can't disclose where I'll be at because another channel on Facebook, they have 1.5 million, and on YouTube, I think they have like 600,000. But They're not eaters. They're like an outdoors, I guess you could say outdoors. But Victory Outdoor Services. That's who it is. If you want to look them up, you can. But I'm not announcing because they don't want the place to get bombarded with people because he lives around there. They don't want to get the place bombarded with people and they can't really do a video. So we're going to do a 2-on-1, two giant guys, probably bigger than the guys in Canada that I did the Canada thing with in Florida, but two guys doing one challenge and me doing a challenge. We're gonna race. So that's going to be on the 18th. I'm not sure when that video is coming out, but I do have a list already out of going. I'm going to be in Indianapolis. I'm going to see Big Belly Bob. I'll put his link up here. Big Belly Bob's right here. And I'm going to go see him in Avon, Indiana. That is at a place called, well, it's all under here. A place called Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill. That's going to be at 8 p.m. on May 15th on a Wednesday. None of these are going live. I'm not doing lives on these. These are, you got to show up or the video's coming out later. The next day I'll be at 12 p.m. I will be at Remy's restaurant at 12 p.m. on May 16th. That's a Thursday. Then I'll be on 17th. I'll be at Fontano's in Chicago on Polk Street. I'm doing that at 10 a.m. on May 17th. That's a Friday. Skipping the 18th. On the 19th, I'm doing Asher's Bar and Grill in Pekin, Illinois. Because Eli stays in Pekin, Indiana. But Pekin, Illinois, so some people say Pekin. Asher's Bar and Grill at 12 p.m. May the 19th. So that is that trip there. And I will be headed to Philadelphia. I'm going all the way from Sikeston to Philadelphia. I'm going to go see Bob for his son's wedding. That's July 27th. So I'll be probably hitting the road from the 24th to the 30th or so. So I'm going to be going through the Cincinnati way up north to Philadelphia. So that trip I haven't even planned yet, but we'll be looking for that in the future. Let me see if you got any questions that I missed. Please say them again. I'm going to go. How many hot challenges have you done or tried? Crappy barbecue or crappie. I always say crappy, but hopefully it's not crappy. 922 crappie barbecue. Is that what it is or crappy? It is too many. I don't like to do hot challenges at all. People think I do like to do hot challenges. I do not like to do them at all, but I'm pretty stupid. The ulcers kicked in, so I don't try to do any hot challenges at all. Thank you very much for the $2. Mark Libby, thank you very much. IMDA87, congrats on the 100K, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's go back up to Big J Media says, I wouldn't mind starting a YouTube channel, but don't have any clue how to. I did construction for 25 years. I started myself. If you saw the first video, I'm going to put this up. Don't watch this now, but watch this video. This is not my first video, which is the first video is Pointer's Pizza. You're going to have to look at this video. I'm going to, and I told this before, but I'm going to show you this. I'm going to give you this link. Make sure to watch this later. Don't watch this now. I said, don't watch this now. Hold on. You get my finger there. No, there you go. Okay. That video, I didn't, and you probably know more than I did already before I even started YouTube. On YouTube, I took my phone, I took a picture this way. I thought, well, it was this direction. So when I saw that, I downloaded it to my computer. Then I turned my computer sideways. I turned it sideways. Then I recorded my computer sideways. And then I re-downloaded it into my computer to make the instead of just clicking the thing and turn. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. I didn't even know that. and look where I'm at now. I'm in a better spot. That's all I'm saying.
That's what she said.
But just get out there. There's a lot of YouTube videos. Just click YouTube, how to do this, how to pick my nose without nobody seeing me. It's probably on YouTube. So just do some YouTube searching. Instead of asking somebody a question, ask that search bar up there a question. That's all I did. And hey, look at me now. Crappy barbecue. I'm going to say your name's. It's not crappie with that. With saying Cincinnati barbecue, I have to say crappy because nothing says Cincinnati barbecue like crappy. See what I did there? No, I will spit that crap out.
That's what she said.
Let me see. Jimmy says, "Is it ours at Pointers?" I'm not really sure. Jimmy. Is that another Jimmy name? How many names do you got? Is that the Jim 420 dog that I know? But the first food challenge I've ever done, yes, was at Pointer's Pizza, and that is the same first challenge that Randy Randog Santel has done out of his 1,300 challenges. I have like 498 challenges, something like that. After the Wisconsin trip here coming up, after that, I will have over 500. Leanne, thank you very much for that $5. I appreciate it. Tom says, any more upcoming collabs with Randy? I really don't know any collabs with anybody that I have. I know I have a collab with Eli Lessick, but we will not post that video. It's already ready and scheduled, ready to go out, but we need to get Eli to 10,000 subscribers. Once he reaches 10,000 subscribers, that's his 10,000 subscriber special. I was very honored to be there with them. We did have to drive an hour and a half to go. I had to drive an hour and a half to go to the first location that he had set up, but something got haywire in the organization and they didn't know what the hell's going on. So we had to drive another hour and a half to another location, then an hour and a half back to after that. So we did some driving for you guys. So please, if you found it in your heart, please go to Eli Lessick's page, subscribe to him, and we're going to post the video. It's probably going to come out the first part of May. He's at 900, and I want to say 900. Yeah, 9,900, something like that. He's pretty close. Yes, let's hit that like button, folks. Thank you very much. We got 95 likes on my screen, but it might be higher than that on yours. But please, let's try to run them likes up to at least 150, as Mary had said. Thank you very much, Mary, for bringing that to my attention. Be Nice One says, do a Dollar Tree food challenge. I actually have a dollar food challenge video. If you ever go to my homepage on a home computer or go to your YouTube, your search bar, don't use your YouTube app. If you go to your search bar on YouTube, you go to youtube.com on your search bar, then you go to that site like that without the app, go to my homepage and hit Dollar General or Dollar Store, and it probably come up. But I did something with $20 Family Dollar Challenge with Wayne Ahenyo. This was back in 2018. I'll post a video right here and see what I did. I just searched right there on my page, and that is a dollar store $20 video. I have a lot of sponsored videos right now, so maybe if somebody wants to sponsor a $20 plus tax Dollar Tree Dollar Store video, hey, just email me at BrandonClark1976@gmail.com. Jimmy says, I think I heard Randy beat one of your times at a challenge. He did have to say you weren't going your full speed. Jimmy, I really don't mind if anybody beats my time. A lot of times I talk. A lot of times the challenges, as you know, challenges aren't the same size on the same people. So sometimes it's double, sometimes it's less. So there's a lot of different stuff going on at some of them. But I do get people texting me and say, "Hey, you need to go, but you have to go back and do the challenge because they beat your time." I don't have to go back and do anything. When I walked out that door, I had the record or I had the win at least. It doesn't have to be the record, but I'm not going to go back to different challenges and beat people's times. But it's something about me right now. I'm more of an entertainer, so I talk and people say, "Shut up and eat." Oh, hold on. Here's what they say.
Shut up, Gate.
So it's yeah, entertain. I know it's a job, but I don't want to make it seem like a really difficult job. I want to have fun while I'm at work, so that's why I like to entertain. Um, let me see. Hey, Tyler Girk, thanks for tuning in. I thought about Tyler Girk just a little while ago. I packed my maroon. I just call it maroon. The maroon bug spray. I got my maroon bug spray because I'm doing a stealth camp tomorrow, and I made sure to pack that. Every time I see that bug spray, I think of Tyler. I know that doesn't sound sentimental at all, but he's not a pest. He's not a pest, but I do think of Tyler because he really loves that spray. Because it works. Um, let me see. Where is it at? B Red. Is it B Rad says, how does one enter a giveaway? Just by being subscribed, been subscribed a long time. Not just being subscribed, but if you're subscribed to both channels. So thank you very much for bringing it up because I was going to talk about it later, and this is time to talk about it. So if you got any questions, please hold up. And I'm going to say it in a voice where people will really, really want to listen.
Okay, does this sound like somebody that you would listen to? And some serious shit. Oh, serious stuff. You have to be subscribed to both channels. DaGarbageDisposal channel and the Outdoors Unsupervised channel. But not just subscribed, you have to be publicly subscribed. So when you publicly subscribe, what you do is don't do not go to the app. Don't use YouTube app for this. You have to go to your search bar, your Google, your Safari, whatever the hell you use. You go up there and put YouTube.com. You go there and then go to your settings. When you go to your settings, what you do is go to the subscribe thing, whatever the hell it is, and it'll say publicly subscribe. You click that over, make sure it's highlighted, and then you publicly subscribe. So as long as I can see that you're publicly subscribed, that's all you have to do. And you can be anywhere in the world. You can be in Afghanistan. You can be in Yugoslavia. You can be in Greenland. You can be in Finland, Sweden, wherever on this green earth. You can win $500. Well, wait. There's more. You can win $1,000 without doing anything but subscribing to the other channel. If you, yes, you can even be in Japan, but if you are subscribed to both channels and the other channel, this channel here, if that channel has 25,000 subscribers at the day that I do the drawing, you can win 1,000. But if it doesn't have 25, 24,999, you only win 500. So get that channel with 25,000, you can win 1,000. And when is the date? The date is August the 20th at 4 p.m. A video's going to come out, and that's when the drawing, you'll hear the drawing. It might be a 30-minute video, or it might be a 10-minute video. I don't know. It might be a live. Who the hell knows? But I already have the name picked. So we'll try it, and then that's what happened. Okay, so nobody understood anything that I said. No. Code Purple said no. Well, can you hear this? Well, let's see. This. Jared did. Okay, this is better. So I am going to talk to you guys. And let's go back. Do not go to the app. Don't use your app for YouTube app. Do not use it for this. To go see if you're publicly subscribed, you go to youtube.com on your search bar. On your desktop, on your phone, if you gotta go to Google, Internet Explorer, Google, Lady Voice. Okay, you gotta go to the search bar. When you go to the search bar, youtube.com, go to your settings, and then go to your security or privacy, and make sure that it's clicked to publicly. If you don't want people to know publicly you subscribe, then put on August the 21st. Take it off. I'll need to see if you're publicly subscribed after the 21st. August the 21st. August the 20th is going to be the drawing. August 20th at 4 p.m. I have to see that you're subscribed to both channels. So, thank you very much, Brandon, for doing the voice again so you guys can hear it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now let's get crazy. Okay, you're probably tired of
Voice. So let's just cut that off for now. Jimmy said, Jim says my birthday is August the 23rd. Well, happy birthday way early. That does not get you in the drawing anymore. You don't get two picks. But happy birthday early. Michael says, have you been to Dunmore, Pennsylvania? I have not. I don't know. I might pass through. But I'm going to Philadelphia. If it's in the line of Sikeston, Missouri to Pennsylvania, maybe I will. But I don't have a challenge planned or anything. I haven't planned my Philadelphia trip out yet. Oh, Vulcan Canada is in the house. Canada A? And why they say A, because there's lots of A's in Canada. I found that out. Canada. Canada, maybe September I'll be in Canada. Maybe I'll be in Canada. That just sounds funny to say. Maybe in September. I looked at the weather, and I think September is a good day to go to Canada. I'm thinking about going to California 3 weeks, October. Maybe in October. I got to get Paula a cage, get it broke down so we can sleep together in the back of the SUV. And Paula's going to go on the road trip with me for 3 weeks. It's going to smell lovely in that SUV. Actually, Paula doesn't smell bad like that. She is a good smelling chicken. Alaska, maybe February of 2025. So please, all the stuff that I'm saying, I haven't planned a trip. I don't know where I'm going, what exact time, so I don't know. Just throwing it out there early so you can kind of put a reminder, hey, to ask me at that time. So Alaska, maybe February 2025 to do some ice fishing. That's going to be mainly for the other channel. Might do 1 or 2 challenges if I find one there, but do some ice fishing with some people from Missouri, some friends from Missouri that moved there. So I'm just going to fly there, use all their equipment, and just record some frozen tidbits of goodness. Australia, maybe next year, July or August, late July or early August of 2025. And I'm not asking for any donations this time. I did for the London trip, but this time I am just going to wing it. Okay. I'm not going to ask for any donations because I'm not sleeping in a hotel. I'm going to be sleeping in Australia in a vehicle. I am going to sleep in my car, and it's going to be a lot cheaper. So I am not going to ask for any. The hotels in London, the United Kingdom trip, around about $1,800. So yeah, it's more pricey than I'm usually used to, but you guys made it happen. So I do want to thank you. What has happened? I see Big Belly Bob in here. There he is there. I think you can click his name, but I put his link up earlier, but here it is again. Let me find the links. This is Big Belly Bob right there. Okay. We're going to be seeing him. He might do a challenge, and I'm doing some mukbangs. So it's going to be a nice time going to this area. What do we got here? Okay. Papadopoulos says, come on down to Texas and hang out with the crazy Navy veteran. I'm not really sure, but I am going to be going to Texas sometime. I do have something planned for Dallas, Fort Worth, probably Houston. But I have a friend that's down there. She went to college with me. So her and her daughter lived there with her mom. And I might be going that direction and then hit Dallas for some videos with Tyler Garrett, possibly. But if you see me, and I don't know when, dates and stuff, guys. So when you hear me going that direction closer to the time, that's when you ask me, because I usually put trip schedules out. And when I do put a trip schedule out, I have to tell you guys, please don't ask me to come to your house and you'll cook a fine home cooked dinner for me. Because if you know, if I'm on a road trip, it's action packed, all challenges to get videos. So there's no room to go stop and eat grandma's cooking. I do want to apologize to grandma, but I just not be able to do it. And some people say, hey, you need to go try Wanky Dank's sausage rolls. I'm like, I don't have time to try Wanky Dank's sausage rolls because I have a challenge. I have a 10-pound challenge to do. So Wanky Dank has to be outy dowdy. I'm just making names up, folks. I don't know who the hell Wanky Dank is. If you want to use that name in a freaking restaurant, go use Wanky Danks. I'm not sure how many times I got to say Wanky Danks. But it's probably a stupid name for a eating establishment or any kind of establishment. Let me see. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. Yes, Tyler was actually the first person that I did a stealth challenge with in Dallas. I did say that it was Eli because we did stealth number 22, and I forgot because I didn't really call them stealths at the time, but we did 2 stealths. The very first one was real sketchy. That it was really weird that people could not see us in the middle of Dallas. It was bright as hell out there, except us. Well, me. I'm not too bright, but we was in the dark. The cloak. Let me turn this on so I don't look stupid.
The cloak of not shit. The cloak of darkness.
Can't even get my freaking acting. Jesus. All right, Jarrett. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. Brian says, congratulations, Brian. Well, let me Brian's voice. Let's say, here's Brian talking. Brian says,
Congratulations, Brandon. I love your videos, and I'm just an birthday. That hot dog and onion jalapeno challenge in the UK was awesome. Was happy to see you pull through.
Well, thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. I'm keep looking up because my microphone's right there. But thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate that. I was in. I was going to quit, but the people that were there that had the Instagrams, the Fight Club, they actually suit me up and hype me up to keep going. Melanie, okay, let me get Melanie's voice here. Melanie. Melanie says,
Australia, that is so cool. Maybe you can box with a kangaroo. But on a serious note, yes, some really do try to box people. See some koala bears.
well, Melanie, um, I will probably not box a kangaroo. You got to watch out for their feet. Their feet will tear the hell out of you. Their boxing's okay. They got little arms. They got little arms, but their feet, ooh, oh, so you just say, you gotta watch. You gotta watch me. I try not to show people my skills. Um, Bat out of okay, I had to read that. Bat out of hell says Brandon demonstrates how to eat chicken wings the proper way. I do. I don't like to eat chicken around the house because Paula's around. She's in her cage, and I'll be getting her in another hour. Um, but I try. Actually, I feel guilty to eat chicken around here. Um, yes, Papadopoulos says kangaroos will make your entrails become out trails. Pretty sure they will kick the living hell out of you. Mark says Euro Truck Simulator, 2 American Truck Simulators, Snow Runner, etc. What are you talking about, Mark? Are you drunk? I'm trying to look up a little bit. Golf Addict says Drumheller, Alberta, Canada has the famous mammoth burger. You would destroy it. If I go to Canada, I'm probably going to be doing stealth challenges. And yes, not with you know who, Steve Wallace. I'm probably not with Steve Wallace. He has a lot of people that want to do challenges with him, and he has his life of his own. But if I go there, I like to do stealth because of the environment. Like today would have been perfect time to do a stealth, but I had other things I had to do. Tomorrow I'm doing a stealth. It's still going to be pretty good weather. Today was high of 72, low of like 56. So that's kind of like Canada at the time that I'm going to go. So Canada, I'm going to go to Canada. I'm going to try to keep saying Canada just like that. Canada. So I'm going to be trying to do stealth. So I'll probably do a couple food challenges while I'm there. Try some speed challenges of some famous places that people want me to go try, but do speed challenges because Greg's that video that's one of the number one. I'm going to say top 3, top 2 maybe of reaction videos that I've ever got on a speed challenge. This was in the Leeds, United Kingdom. That video is coming out on the 28th, and I want to appreciate the Herkle Durkle boys, the Discord Herkle Durkle boys from the United Kingdom that sponsored that. So I want to appreciate DJ Nosebag and MC Sesha. So I do thank them for that. DT says drunk in the chat. You do what you got to do. I've stopped drinking quite a few years ago, around 20. But I'm more of an eater now.
That's what she said.
Golf Addict says Mammoth Burger is a speed challenge. Not sure what the record is. That's fine. I won't be looking up any challenges or anything until about a month before I go, and then that's when I start planning my trip. But if I do go to Canada, if I ever go to Canada, I will actually be going to Cricket Ranch first, right in Wisconsin, like I did last time, Cascade, Wisconsin. I go to Cricket Ranch and then head up to Canada. I can't bring Paula. You can bring birds over the border that aren't foul. That's what they said. So any geese, duck, turkey, chickens. You can bring a parakeet. They're racist. They're racist about it. They can bring a parakeet, a toucan Sam. You cannot have a guy. You can have a blue jay, a cardinal bird, a freaking robin, a goddamn crow, but you can't have a freaking chicken, turkey, duck, goose, whatever. You can't. So she cannot go with me. Billy says, how do you explain the English interest? What do you mean interest? Interest. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Hi, Jamie. Welcome to the chat. I have to talk real proper like when I use this voice, or it starts to slur. So I have to talk like a regular freaking human being and not slur words like I usually do when I talk. Michael says, have you been to Windsor in Durham, Pennsylvania?
I have not been to Durham, Pennsylvania, and I've not been to Windsor Inn. It sounds expensive. I've been to Walmart, the Sweet Walmart. I usually stay in the Walmart Inn all around the United States. Billy says, that's 3 times you've asked me. Billy says, how do you explain the English interest? I think I just saw you ask 1 time, but if you ask me 3 times, I've only answered you with the question 1 time or 1 conversation. But I guess you're not going to let me know what the interest is because I just asked and you just said that's 3 times you've asked when you could have answered what I said. Jesus, Billy, come on, Billy. There's 100 people in here. I was trying to ask a question. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. Adrian, let's see Adrian's voice.
Adrian.
Adrian said,
Yes. Didn't realize that Beardly Food was with you and Bob for the burger challenge at Elan until I saw him in the thumbnail for Bob's channel.
I didn't know he was there either. You might have to ask Bob. I didn't see Bob's thumbnail, but I didn't see him. If he was there, he might have jumped in while I was eating. I was probably busy looking at ass. I only said that because everybody keeps saying I was looking at her butt. I saw it. Okay, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you now. I saw her butt. It was right there. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. It was right there. But I saw her butt. It was there, but I wasn't like, no, I was not doing. I was doing what I was supposed to do. I was doing my job. Lottie said he was looking too. I'm like, I'm a man, okay? I'm a man. Some women probably was looking. But no, I was doing my job. Golly, yeah, there it is right there. I saw it. Okay, folks, I saw it. I'm not going to say I didn't. Jesus, what do you want me to say? Leanne says, hello, Leanne.
Yes. I didn't see Adam, but I did see ass.
Okay. Rocky says you showed that waitress respect. Props. Well, thank you very much, because I didn't gawk, I didn't stare, but everybody kept saying when I was doing this, there was a freaking phone there, folks. You heard me talking to the UKians, the UKians. The phone was there, so when she was over there like bent down with her ass in my face, her phone was there. I wasn't like looking at her. I was looking at the phone, kinda. But yeah, don't have to explain myself anymore. Jesus, people, grow up. Yeah, I noticed that. Madoja says she was bouncing on the counter. Yes, she was. Onion booty. Yeah, it was definitely an onion booty on the second one. All the onions and jalapenos. But let's stop talking about her. She was an attractive person that was doing her job, that was just there to do the live, and she did a great job. Okay. Thank you very much, Senator. I appreciate that. Um, and Lonnie, I did talk about him earlier. That I did talk to him earlier. I might be trying to bring, as you know, Paula, and take a 3-week trip to California. I think I might can make that happen. 3 weeks to California. I did look up Pismo Beach, and usually the temperature all year round is freaking awesome. I guess that's why it's so expensive to live there. So if we could set something up, and we'll chat later on. I do have it wrote down here. Let me see. California, maybe in October. If that works for you. If that doesn't, we can figure something out. But after this live, text me or maybe text me tomorrow whenever you have a chance. But I'll be doing the stealth tomorrow evening. So after about 3 p.m., I'll be busy in the bush. But I'm thinking California, maybe a 3-week trip. I'll drive there, take about a week to get there, maybe 4 days, and then 4 days back. That's a long drive. But I'll be having Paula with me, and we're just going to have a good old time. Billy says, "I love the flip counter." Is that the Billy? Are you talking about the different colored counter that I have up there? That's the most asked for counter. I do have different ones. I use them every now and then. I change it up, but that's the number one I like to use because a lot of people say they like it. Miles says, "Where do they stream? Facebook or Instagram?" Miles, I'm not sure where they did. I don't know if it's Instagram or TikTok or whatever. I really don't know. You might want to get on their Facebook and ask them. Or just you know what? Use their Man versus Food London and just search Instagram with their name and TikTok and Facebook, and you should see the live that happened. I think the live was the 18th or the 19th, or 19th and the 20th of April. So you want to check that out, and you could probably find it. Uh, Mad Max says that had to be the worst challenge in history. With respect to you, it was not the worst challenge in history. One of the worst challenges is the 112-pound hamburger, since it tasted just awful. Um, there's plenty of challenges that weren't great, but that's up there. That was one that's up there. But I'm old enough to just, throw in the towel early and not have to deal with it. But I did have some people there that cheered me on, that really wanted to see me go. So they pumped me up to hype me up to keep going. So I'm glad I did. Marty says, when there is no camera, no YouTube, what's your favorite comfort meal? For breakfast, I'm going to just tell you sausage and gravy biscuits that I make. They're really delicious, folks. I'm not just saying that. Sausage and gravy biscuits. For a regular meal, I just a buffet type thing. I like a variety of foods. It's nothing one thing. Maybe my mom's double deep fried pork steaks or something. That I really liked her. I really liked her pizza, but it's she hasn't made that in a long time. It's so time consuming. I don't think she'll ever make it again. But her double deep fried pork steaks were delicious. Papa Dopolis says, have a great night and congrats on reaching 100K. Well, thank you very much. And you have a great night unless you made other plans. I do thank you. Okay. Oh, said my aunt just bought that chicken from maybe a flea market or something. The chicken thing there. Toby says, what was your favorite Northern California eating challenge? I really don't. I can't even think right now. It's been so long for the Northern California eating challenges. I was there about 4 or 5 different times, and I'm getting old. I can't even think that far back. I've done like 500 food challenges. I'm like 498. So that is a lot of food challenges. I do have to show you guys. Somebody commented on my hamburger video. They thought I was flossing. I was flossing my jewelry. And I said, no, that's a joke. I only wear these when B.O.B., Notorious B.O.B. I only wear these when I'm with Bob. Okay? These are fake. These are $24 a piece. Okay? Huh? They're $24 a piece. It's just a joke, folks. Yeah. And the story is, I had this one all along, but I lost it. And right before the London trip, I had to have a ring. So I had to buy another ring from Amazon. Then before the trip, I found the ring in my props box. So I wore both of them because I'm a 2-time Memphis Wing Bowl champ. Okay. I won 2 years in a row. I only entered 2 years. I won 2 years in a row. And these are my Memphis Wing Bowl rings. Even though they didn't give me a ring, they barely gave me any kind of money. But I got freaking 2 rings. They're heavy as hell too, though. Let me see. We got Nicola Jacobs in the house. It's been a long time, Nicola. We went to the United Kingdom and you didn't even show up. What the heck is wrong with you? This is
Nicola. You did not
Show up to a challenge.
But it would have been nice to see you, Nicola. But we was there, and we went all the way up to past Manchester and Liverpool, and we went all the way back down to London. But we was there April 19th through the 29th. I'm not even sure how close you were to any of those locations, but we had a good time, even though the food sucked. Okay, yes, United Kingdom, the food sucked. The videos, you might hear on the videos that we talked good about the food. We talked okay about the food. But what it is I don't think they're used to seasoning. They don't season their food like we do. And that's why we look like we do, maybe. So it might be a good thing they don't add any seasoning. But if you do go to the UK, I do have to tell you guys, please smuggle. Oh, I can't even say that because you'll say I told you to do it. Maybe bring some seasoning with you. I'm not sure if they're going to open it up and confiscate it or check it, but see if you can bring plenty of seasoning. But there was a good pizza at the Hare in the Green. I liked the pizza, and the burger was good. The burger tasted differently because it didn't have a lot of seasoning, but it did have a good taste of the meat. The meat tasted good.
That's what she said.
The smash burger at the Burger Daddy, that one tasted good. And the fries didn't have salt on any of them because Bob said don't add salt because he doesn't like to add any salt, which is a good deal because we had a lot of salt from that canned jalapenos on that wiener, that 1 meter long wiener. The whole pizza, it didn't look like a pizza, but they called it a pizza, guys. It looked like a calzone to me, but I'm calling it a pizza because they called it a pizza. It actually was a decent flavor without seasoning. It still was a decent, surprisingly decent meal. One of the most flavorful places we've been is called Raj Indian Cuisine. It wasn't a challenge. We made it happen where we did a review at the place. They had tons of seasoning at the Indian cuisine. So if you are anywhere in the UK and you want some flavor, you definitely need to try Raj Indian Cuisine. I'm not sure what town it is. The video is going to come out the 11th of June. I didn't even edit it yet, but that's what I got down here on the 11th. If you want to see when the United Kingdom videos come out, go to this website here. I put the links up. DaGarbageDisposal, this right here. And if you just want to hit DaGarbageDisposalStore.com/events, it'll go straight to the calendar. You'll see when the videos are coming out. Hey, Eli Lessig's in the house. I did shout him out already, and he should be. If people listened, he should be at 10,000 right now. He should be at 10,000 right now, and that video should post. That video is not posted until he gets 10,000 subscribers, folks. So we're holding that video hostage. Okay, video is held hostage until he gets 10,000. So you're going to see a movie, the movie, 2 hours, 45-minute long movie when he gets his 10,000. We did something special for you guys. So I do appreciate you in advance for going to subscribe. Dennis Custard says, let's go to Dennis Custard. Dennis says,
Best show on YouTube right here. How are there not a million plus watching now? But right now, how is this not 1 million watching?
well, Dennis, I don't understand it either, but I'm happy with what I got.
That's what she said.
But I do appreciate all you. Hey Ed, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. And for the ones that are subscribed on Facebook, I'm about to do a subscription on this channel here instead of Facebook. So in the near future, look for a subscription. It might be $2.99 or $3.99 a month, but it's going to be the same thing I had on Facebook, where Facebook had 2 lives for every stealth, which tomorrow they're getting a stealth live before, and then after the live, they're going to see exactly where I stealthed at before the video comes out. So they're going to get that, and they get at least 8 to 12 lives a month. Other than just the speed challenges as well. So at least eight, not speed challenges. They get the stealth. Sometimes they get a challenge video as well for free. But on this channel here, I'm gonna start doing that. And then when I do the solar power California to North Carolina or North Carolina to California, when I do that whole 2.5 month trip, there's gonna be a lot of lives. Probably still go live maybe 2 to 3 times a week. But I'm not going to go live every single day because I'm going to be doing videos on that trip. So that's something in the future that I'm doing. If you want to know more about the solar car build that's going to be built from scratch, it's probably going to pop off in 4 years. But I'm going to start buying stuff at the end of this year, then start building it, and then have a solar build of a solar vehicle. And more of that is going to be talked about on that channel. because I'm going live in a stealth spot. I'm going live in a stealth for everyone on Monday. Not this Monday, but for that channel, if you want to see a live stealth, it's going to be a couple hours. So you're going to see 2 hours inside of a stealth. It will be on the 20th. So somewhere in America, probably Missouri to Illinois, somewhere like that, doing a stealth in the bush. So you want to check that channel out. Okay. Bat Out of Hell says, do a food challenge at Salt Bay for 10 million views. I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't do special videos to get special views or anything. And I don't do, like, some people want me to do 100,000 subscriber special or stuff like that. I don't do videos like that. I don't. I rather I just give money away. So when I get like 250,000 subscribers, I'll probably do another giveaway, maybe $1,000 to $2,000. I know on Facebook, when I reach 500,000 on Facebook, I'm probably going to do a $2,000 giveaway. So that's just stuff that I do to give back. I rather just give money back to show my thanks to you guys. Okay, Mary, let me see. Mary says something, Isaac. Let me go back to see what Isaac said. She wrote it here. Says, Isaac would like to know when you are going back to Texas to do more challenges, Brandon. I had actually talked about that a little bit ago, but I will answer it again. I don't know. Because anything that I do not mention, that means I don't even have anything on my radar yet to go there. I didn't, and I can tell you this is all I can tell you. I can't tell you what challenges we're at in Canada, we're at in Alaska, we're at in Australia. I can't tell you where at or what's going on. I can just tell you the location where I know that I want to go. I will be going to Texas sometime, but I don't have a month yet. That's just if other stuff works out, then maybe I can squeeze Texas in there. But California, maybe October, Canada, maybe September, Alaska, February 2025, Australia, July to August of 2025. Texas, I really don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be at other than that. But if I ever go to Texas, or if I ever go to another spot in the United States, anywhere where I go, you will see that I post the events. If you want to check my website once a week, put a reminder on your phone once a week to check my website. I update it like every other day. I already got the trip to Wisconsin. I got Indiana, and I have Illinois on there because I'm doing challenges in Indiana and Illinois. I got one challenge in Wisconsin, but I can't talk about that one because the other channel doesn't want me to say anything about it right now. But I already have the places where I'm going on the website. So please check the website out at DaGarbageDisposalstore.com. I'm going to the events now to make sure I did change one of them. I did. So I have them all on there. You'll see videos that's coming out. The links won't work until the date and time that it shows on there, but all the stuff's on my website. Yes, a guy named Eli. You're correct. I wish I knew you was there. A lot of people they find out too late. I guess their notifications are on, but people are wondering where I'm going to be at in London right now, in the United Kingdom. I'm already back to the United States, but they're asking me. Like, I put my trip out 3 weeks before I went, and on the website and stuff. So if you really want to know where I'm at, you have to check the website out if you can't get notifications, and sign up for my my free newsletter on the DaGarbageDisposal.com. If you go to the very bottom of each page, there's a free newsletter. So just fill that out, and then it'll send you a verification to make sure that you actually filled that out, and you click verify that you click it out. And then if you grab that, I think it might go to your, sometimes it might go to people's spams, but it might go to your update folder or something. If you drag it to your primary, every time I got a newsletter, it'll go straight to your primary, but you got to get it and drag it to your primary and do that. I'm not sure if you know how to do all that, but if you don't, just Google it. Go to YouTube and ask how to do that in your email, and it'll tell you step by step. Okay, I'm gonna have to say this here, Lindsay. I'm gonna have to say Lindsay's
voice.
If you ever come to Texas, look at me up. I would love to do a challenge or two with you.
I get that an awful lot. Every big city has like 500 people. 500 or this, I don't know. I know that doesn't look good, but 500, that's a 00. 500 people that want me to let them know. So if you think about it, and I'm just trying to break this down to everybody, if you think about it, me trying to email 500 people to let them know where I'm at, it will take me probably a month to do all them emails. The easiest way for me to do it is to go to my community news, type to everybody, all 500 of them people, or probably 10,000. Hey, I'll be in Texas, such and such. So check your community news, make sure your notifications are on, and I do it there. That's a YouTube. I actually put it out on my Facebook account, Brandon Clark, and I put it out on my Facebook, DaGarbageDisposal. I also put it out on my events tab on my website at DaGarbageDisposalstore.com, and I put a free newsletter out. So that's the easiest way for me to let people know, because I know each person thinks they're the only person that likes watching the channel, but there are a lot of people that want me to let them know. And if you think about it, that's a lot of people to try to do that with. But please make sure all your notifications are on. The best way I can say is sign up for that newsletter. But the other best way is to put on your phone a reminder to check my website out under the events tab. Check that out, and I'll be put the where I'm going to be at. So definitely, and I go live on Friday. So that's about 6 ways I tell everybody. So on lives on every Friday, if you watch the lives, I usually say something about where I'm going to be. And Lonnie's correct. It is easier, instead of looking at all these different YouTube, Facebook, the lives and everything. It's a lot easier just checking my calendar on my events tab and the newsletter. That's the easiest way to do it, so you don't have to be all over the place. Because I know I put like 30 videos out a week. I put a lot of videos. I get so many videos I put out. I honestly don't use that against anybody that don't watch all my videos, because I put so many videos out. I need to get to a part where I just put one video out a week. When my bank account is set up better, I could probably do that. But right now, I'm trying to put as many as possible so I don't have to sell hope. But I honestly, I'm comfortable. I'm not rich. I'm comfortable is all I can say. I don't have to put as many as I want out. I do out, but it actually is the person I am. I put so many out because it helps me out a lot of different ways is all I can say. It helps me out. Okay, Nicola, let me get Nicola's voice.
Brandon, if you had to honest, I'm not a fan of the different voices because Brandon's voice is good enough. Then you got shit.
Sorry, I just did a voice when I just read half of it and said you don't like the voices. That was so ignorant. So I'll say it again in my voice. Brandon, to be honest, I'm not a fan of the different voices because Brandon's voice is good enough that you don't need other different voices but your own, because it's awesome, you know. Well, Nicola, well, thank you very much. If I was to blush, that would be time to blush. So thank you very much, Nicola, and I'm sorry for being an a-hole, but doing that voice and half your comment. But I can't promise that I'm going to do that with everybody else. Okay, Nicola. So on yours, definitely I will not use that voice on yours. Fusion says just went to the site and the text to click on for different things was super small. I don't know what to do about all that. I have no control over the text. If you look on the computer, I can see the text on there. On the phone, you hit the button on the side on the phone, the three bars or whatever, and it scrolls down and it should have events. But other than that, I don't know what else to do on the website because it's already. Let me click it here. Let me just to double check because yeah, I see it. But if you, like I said, if you want to go to the events part of it, just go to DaGarbageDisposal.com/events. It'll take you right to the calendar. So you won't have to click any buttons. I'll even put it out right here for you. Okay, DaGarbageDisposalStore.com/events. Now, if you click that, it should get you straight to the events. Or do I have to put www in there? I'll highlight it and see. Put it back up here. Trying my best, folks. I'm trying my best. Okay, it goes straight to the site. On my screen, I mean, it's I have a larger screen though.
That's what she said.
So I'm not sure what size screen you're using. Denlina says, Brandon, can you make more videos of you and your twin? I'm not really sure unless you're talking about my brother. My brother lives 2.5 to 3 hours away from me, so I'm probably not going to do videos too much. I do have an upcoming video though. We might post in about 2 months, but I do have an upcoming video that it could be. You could say it's another twin video. So we'll check that out. Just bear with me. I can't say names of videos or anything because it's going to give away the surprise. Oh, your edit videos of two Brandons. If you just saw one on my other channel, I just did a clone video of myself on the DIY. Oh, I have. Please, please, please. If you watch this video coming out on the 15th or 22nd. The video coming out on the 22nd. There's a gentleman. I'm gonna set this up a little bit. I want you to watch it to make sure you think if I edit it okay. What's gonna happen? And I'm gonna set this up. What's going to happen is I'm sitting here eating. I'm sitting here about to eat. I'm talking, and a gentleman just got done eating at a table beside me. So before I start the challenge, he gets up and he actually runs off. He don't actually run off. He walks off really slow. But what I did, I edited it where it's hard to describe how I edit. It's different layers. So I put extra layers in there so I could speed them up. So what I'm doing, I'm just at normal speed, but over here, this guy runs off and you hear a footsteps. So the guy's like 70 years old. So he gets up, maybe 80. He gets up and I'm just talking and he goes, so when you check that video out, just please comment to make me, to let me know if that's edited correctly, if it looked halfway decent, if it looked, like he actually kind of did that. Just I would try to be funny as well, but I was want to let that be known that I did edit a little bit on that one. That's called M&M's Deli. And one of the ladies did not want to be on camera at all. She thought I said that I was going to get her on camera. She goes, "No, you're not." I said, and I don't think you heard her say that, but I was like, "No, I was actually waiting for her to not go in and out that door and back of me. I thought she was just going to stay like go in that door while I'm trying to eat, but she was walking in and out that door 2 or 3 times. So I had to change the camera angle, but I had to blur stuff out. But it worked out okay. They was real nice folks. It was M&M's Deli in New Madrid, Missouri. I went there to do a magnet fishing. I did a drone video on the levee where the New Madrid fault, the earthquake. It's called It's not our fault, or it's our fault. New Madrid, they call it It's Our Fault. It's a museum right there. But there's a levee up there, a little pier. I was going to do some magnet fishing, but you got to see what happened that I didn't get to do some magnet fishing. But while I was in town, I said, you know what, I'm doing a speed challenge. So I did a speed challenge and then went about my merry way. I finished my magnet fishing today, got that video proxied, so it's ready to go for tomorrow. I'm going to be editing that video tomorrow. Let's see what else I have here before I jump off here. I talked about everything else. I talked about that. I'm going to Philadelphia, July 24th to the 31st. So I'm going up towards Cincinnati to Philadelphia. I'll be doing that. I'm going to see Bob. His son's getting married on the 27th of July. So I'll be leaving the 24th, going there 27th, coming back about the 30th, 31st. So that's going to happen. And none of the trip. I don't know anything about the trip yet. I don't plan any of these except a month ahead of time. So when I get back from this Wisconsin trip, I'll be thinking about what I'm going to be doing for that one. Let's see. Bob says crab leg challenge. I'm not sure about a challenge, but I might do an all-you-can-eat crab leg. If somebody wanted to sponsor the video, I'll do it. But it's going to be a crab leg. I think it's like $50 for the meals. All you can eat at I think it's called Krabby Daddy's. But I'll be I'll do that in the future though. Probably I want to say mid-June, but I'm not sure when that video is coming out. But I'll be doing a crab leg. I don't like crab legs. I really think it's overrated. People are, you gotta dip it in. Hold on, here's what they say. They say
You gotta dip it in butter.
if you gotta dip it in the butter for it to taste good, just drink the butter, because imitation crab tastes better than regular crab. Okay, I know it's not crab, folks. I know it's like fish guts and puke turds all in a freaking nice bundled shell that tastes delicious. Okay, but yeah, we'll be doing that. I'll be doing a crab leg in the future. Golf Addict says, "Oh, now I'll be craving chocolate milk and chocolate chip cookies." I like chocolate milk. I'm not a fan of chocolate chip cookies too much, but chocolate milk, woo, chocolate milk. Ashley says, I was missing the live because I was watching the Stealth 50. So that's a catch-22, Ashley. It's okay, but it's not okay. Well, I appreciate you pausing that so you can watch this live. Billy says, "Oh, to be a YouTuber now that spring is here." I'm not sure what that means. I'm a YouTuber all year long. Notorious DBC1 says, "Great job on completing the meter-long hot dog challenge. I could tell you really didn't want to finish it." I really didn't. I really didn't want to do the challenge at all, but the people there suited me up to do it, so I did complete it. Bob says, what was the taste of that huge burger in the UK? The burger was okay. It wasn't seasoned, but the mayo was too much. The bread was almost the best thing of everything because it wasn't a normal bun. It wasn't real dense bun like we usually get. So I'm really glad it was not a sourdough bun. It was fresh. We were surprised it was fresh. We talked about that a few times that they must get them every single day, waiting for people to do the big burger, and then they throw them away, I guess, because they or make something with it, I guess, croutons or something if it gets old. But they had some really fresh bread that I was amazed that the buns looked that good. Tyler says my dog's ears went down when you said chocolate milk. He must mean that they thought he was in trouble. Is it a he or a she? I thought it was a he, but I really don't know. What Tyler, is it a he or a she? Bat out of hell says eat butter over margarine, folks. I really don't have a preference. It tastes the same to me. Some people call the imperial, the cheap dollar imperial or blue bonnet or bonnet. They say it's plastic. What the hell are they talking about? It tastes the same. It's the same. It's just you're paying too much for the real deal. Just like crap. Crap. Eli says I had enough butter this past weekend. I'm good for a while. Maybe that's a hint, folks. Maybe we ate tubs of butter, but you don't know. If he cannot get to 10,000, we are not putting the video out. We're not going to put the video out. It's going to be sealed in a vault. So please get Eli Lessick to 10,000 subscribers. What's the latest number, Eli? 9,950. What is it? I know you're close. He says he's only getting 10 a day, folks. 10. Let's get him at least 11. At least 11 a day. 9.8 it says. Look at that, folks. Come on, folks. He just needs like 150 to 200. Let's see. Nicola says, I know you could make 100,000, Brandon, because the YouTube channel is awesome and it brings people all over the world together. Well, thank you very much. And yes, it does. I really do appreciate everyone that subscribed to the channel. Erica, what is happening? Erica says, I'm the one that didn't see your brother's ring he took off on your birthday challenge with him and wondered if he was single. All in good fun. Okay. I didn't yeah, I just try to answer the questions, answer the stuff best I can. But yes, my brother's married. I think he took it off because it was a lot of cheesy fries, and he probably didn't want to get the ring all messed up or swallow his ring. I'm not really sure. Alan says, good night, everyone, and tell your mom happy Mother's Day. Great job, Brandon, on live and making 100K. Well, thank you very much. And I will wish her a happy Mother's Day. I did get her, I was almost going to say what I got her for Mother's Day early because Eli and I left the place, but she didn't like Eli. She did not like what she got. Yes, I can't even get into detail with it because it might let people know what the hell's going on. Let me see. Did I miss? I know I missed a lot. All right, thanks, Golf Addict. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're not gone already before I say bye, but I see you just said you was going to leave earlier, so thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Leanne says I got 100 on a crab leg challenge. I would like to save you money and let you know. I can ask how much it is. I think with tax it'll be 60, so you don't have to send 100 unless you send it freaking PayPal or YouTube. They take 33%. But other than that, if you use Cash App, Zelle, or Venmo, you only have to send 60. See, I try to save people's money, but if you want to sponsor it before you send the money, do not send it without emailing me first. Email me and we can talk it out beforehand, let you know. I can tell you when the projected date of the video might be, when I can even do the challenge, and we'll talk it out before you send the money. Because a lot of times I got to send money back. Some people just send me money. I'm like, what is this for? Then they tell me like, I can't do it right now, so I have to send it back. And sometimes some of the platforms, when I send it back, they take a chunk of money out when they give it to me. Then they take a chunk of money out for you when I send it back. So we want to make sure we're on the same page before you send the money. Let's see. What else do we got here? Thank you very much, Mad Max. I appreciate it. And definitely keeping the content rolling. I got a lot of videos posting, a lot of videos, folks. I probably got like 3 or 4 a week posting for you guys for a while, because I have like 6 more sponsored food challenges to do. I just got 3 of them edited. So I'm putting tons of content out, guys. A lot of the speed challenges are only like 15-minute speed challenge videos, so I know you're going to like that if you like the shorter videos. But there's going to be videos that's an hour long. There's going to be some that's 2 hour long. There's some that's coming up that's 2 hours and 45 minutes long. But I have to tell you this before you complain, before you say,
This video
It's too long. Way too long.
I'm going to say, well, there's a fast forward button. You can make it 1 second if you like.
That's what she said.
But there's a thumbnail. There's a thumbnail. And probably most people watch this live that don't care about the thumbnail number. But there's a number in the bottom right corner of the thumbnail, I think. If it says 2 hours and 45 minutes in that little thumbnail, that means it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. So don't click on it if you don't like longer videos. If it says 50 minutes and you don't like 50-minute videos, do not, I'm telling you right now, do not click it. I'm telling you. If you don't like longer videos, look at the thumbnail, look at the time. If you want to decide, I got 20 minutes, then click that 20 minutes. If it says 2 hours and you don't got 2 hours, if you want to watch some of it, you can, but there's no complaints, folks. You can't complain that the video is too long. There's no dang way that you can complain about it. You can. Ain't gonna mean nothing. No, because I'm going to say there's a fast forward button. Lizzie says, I don't get the ads anymore. Maybe, do you got YouTube Red or Premium, or you got a new phone that signs you up for a year of free, no ads? I actually got, when I did my my phone, they gave me a year's of free ads. Lizzie says, we'll mock you in comments if you say it's too long. Billy says, you're one of the few people who say that YouTube takes a third. I don't know what else to say, but that's the truth. Facebook and YouTube takes 33%. So if you donate $100, I'm getting 66.666667. YouTube gets 3.3333332, whatever. But yes, I don't know what else to say. If you don't believe me, you might want to ask another YouTuber, or maybe they don't tell you, but they take 33%. I know they take 33% from me. Maybe they got a different contract, but they take 33. I did get a one live before. I think I've got was it $1,500 one live? I don't know if somebody was drunk, and I think they was, and I was trying to get off the live because I was so uneasy with one person sending me that much money that kept sending me 200, 300, 500, 200, 300, 500, 100, 500. And I was trying to get off the live and cut the live off, so they stopped sending me money, and they sent me like another 100 right before I hit enter. Well, that live I gave YouTube. Well, YouTube took $500 out of that $1,500 before I even got it. So even though it comes out of your pocket, and I do appreciate everyone that does donate, but I try to tell people, try to find another alternative to donate that doesn't take that much money. PayPal might take 10%. Venmo doesn't take anything, Cash App or Zelle. So that's just all I know, and I can only speak for myself. Let me see. Billy, I'm not sure what you're talking about when it says people like live streams, the immediacy. Okay. Well, I mean, people can do what they want to do. If they do and I'm just saying, if you want to donate to a cause or do something, it still comes out of your bank account. Believe me, all that comes out of your bank account. It just doesn't reach to where you're trying to go to, is all I'm saying. Let me see. Denise says, like your website or Cash App. A website, actually, if you buy something that uses PayPal, because most people use PayPal, so it uses PayPal. But it still takes that, and then it pays me in a company called Stripe, which takes a little bit of money from that. So everybody gets their hands and everything on that. But like I said, if you want to sponsor a video, email me first, and then the links. You go back to one of my videos on here. In the descriptions, it shows Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, and then it shows PayPal. But that's the one I last recommend is PayPal. But if you want to do any of those, but most people do use PayPal. But people don't know that Venmo is a sister company of PayPal. Venmo, I was weary about it, but when I first started using it 15 years ago, never had one problem with it. Never. I've always get paid my construction $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 like payments go straight through. The only time I thought I was going to have a problem with Venmo was when I switched phones. I thought it was going to be a big hassle with trying to figure out, because it goes by your phone number too. So when you get a new phone, it was not even hard to change it over to my phone number. But Venmo, I've never had a problem with. Never had a problem with pretty much any of them. A lot of them, PayPal, actually, a lot of people try to use PayPal to use for fictitious stuff. So I'm very wary about certain things in PayPal. Dennis says, can you advertise your Cash App, PayPal on screen during a live stream? I could, but I have to keep going back into my my other videos. All you got to do is it's all in my descriptions. Every video I got, if you just look at my descriptions, everything is there. There's a lot of stuff in my descriptions people don't even know about. I have my phone I use. I have my camera that I use, my camera mic. I have my drone in there, all the links to everything that I use for that. But if you watch this channel here, on my newer videos, I think the past month or so, everything that's in that video, like my tent, my burner that I use, the pants that I got on, the knives that I use, everything in that video, I try to put in the links of Amazon, because I'm an Amazon influencer. I might get a quarter out of each thing. But if you want to know like what I'm using and if I got it from Amazon, everything there I recommend. If I don't like it, I won't be in the descriptions. But I have it on my website as well as Amazon recommended items. So you can go to car items, the camping items, cooking items, clothing. So everything there I recommend. My equipment, everything that I use, my drone, my cameras and such. So stuff that I recommend that it might be pricey. Some of the stuff might be pricey, but if it's pricey and you know me, that means it's worth it, because I wouldn't be spending money on stuff that is a lot of money that doesn't work good. I'm actually buying another camera. The camera you're seeing right here, I'm buying another Sony a7 IV camera. So I'm gonna have 2 cameras with 2 different mics, shotgun mics, with 2 different lenses. I'm gonna have another kind of lens on the other one because I do got another lens that's macro where it's not good for anything but up really, really close. But I am going to get another camera because I want you guys to have quality on both views. I don't want one to be really, really crisp and the other one be kind of okay. That is a side view of a cell phone. I want to have 2 cameras for you guys. So I want to have a good B-roll and good this. So I'm doing it for you guys. So I'm going to be getting another camera soon. Got my Apple. It's a little old. It's a little old. But that's why they call me the garbage disposal. This one I bought. It is like got a little spot right here. I bought this stuff for Paula, but she's already eating cantaloupe, and this is going to go bad. And this is about to go bad. This avocado, so it's perfectly kind of right now, but it's going to go bad. So I'm going to eat all this right now. Tart, folks. I had some carrots earlier. I had with some diet ranch with a little bit of hot sauce in there, Louisiana hot sauce. So I did eat those before the camera, but I don't want to be smacking too much in your face. There is John cooking barbecue. Yes, that is John. Head to Tell Barbecue and Cooking. Yes. Eli said it. Eli bought a lot of stuff that I recommend. You know how I know? Because when we're together, I got half his stuff in my bag because he buys the same exact color, same exact stuff. So I told him he needs a mark. He needs to put a different color on his equipment. He buys he buys pretty much everything. Like, oh, I'm just packing stuff up, thinking it's mine. I've got extra stuff. Nicola likes the red apples better. These right here, these green ones are good. The red ones are okay, but the Honeycrisp are more expensive, like 2 or 3 times more expensive. Honeycrisp. There's a lot of different varieties. If people don't know, back in 2010, I worked in produce in Dallas, but back then, there's probably more now. There was 2,000 different apples. There's 2,000 different apple trees, probably more now. But back in 2010, there's about 2,000 apple trees, and America only had 200 varieties. Only 200. But people only usually know they see about 10 of them. But there's Pink Ladies. There's Honeycrisp. Honeycrisp, not the cereal. Honeycrisp apples, really delicious, really juicy. But these, I like these right here. These are Granny Smiths, ain't they? That's what they call Granny Smith. Mad Max says Sweet Tangos. Never heard of Sweet Tango. Hey, what has happened? Hashtag Diva. Congrats on the 100K. Hashtag Miss Diva. Is your email, I'm not going to say the whole email, but is it TEE? Just starts with TEE? Is that you? Because somebody emailed me. I thought that was you. But I got a review to do. I got a review to do on the other channel. I bought a tent. It should be here about the 16th. So when I get back from the Wisconsin trip, I'll be doing a review of a 3-second tent. 3 seconds, folks.
That's what she said.
Okay? It says 3 seconds. I'm going to pitch a tent. I'm going to pitch a tent in 3 seconds. I said it. I said it. I'll pitch a tent in 3 seconds. But when I first pitched a tent, folks, I'm talking about camping. No, I'm okay. Well, there's somebody had told me about this 3-second tent, and I heard about them, and they reminded me that I needed to get one to review. So I bought one. Got it from Amazon. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to tell them it took 4 seconds to put up, and I'm going to get my money back. It's Prime. It's Amazon Prime. No, but if it takes like 10 seconds to pitch a tent, I'm not going to complain about it. But I want to really see if this thing can pop up in 3 seconds.
That's what she said.
Yes, I said pitch a tent. I did it on purpose. This apple is delicious. MB Zachara. Do you have plans to do food challenges in Iowa? I do not. But I do have, and I'll have a schedule in any of these, but I'm going to say this again. I'll be in Wisconsin. I'm going to Wisconsin. So I'm Illinois, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Indiana. Well, I'll be in Illinois and Indiana. I got those on my website where I'm going to be at. But July, I'll be in Philadelphia. So I'm going through the Ohio, the Cincinnati, Ohio area to Philly that way. In October, I'm planning on maybe California. So I'm going all the way from Sikeston, Missouri to California along that trip. In Canada, I might be going from Sikeston to Wisconsin to Canada in September. Alaska, maybe February the 2025, but I'm going to be flying to Alaska. Australia, I'm not going to drive to Australia. I will probably go by airplane. That will be July, August of 2025. I do not have anything for Iowa yet, but maybe in the future. I was wanting to go to Iowa. I do have an Iowa list around here somewhere that I didn't get a chance to go yet, but I might be going to Iowa. That's just something in the future. Who knows? But we will see. Melanie says, let me rephrase my suggestion. Sell raffle tickets to win meal cooked by your family or couples. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let me rephrase my suggestion. Sell raffle tickets to win meal cooked by you for family. I'm probably not going to, because somebody that might win the raffle is maybe a serial killer, and then I get smacked in the back of the head with an axe and zip tied and duct taped and roped and thrown in a ditch. I don't know. I just don't like, if you know what kind of comments I get, some of them commenters might win that raffle. Some actually say they can't wish to the day I die. So no hard feelings, but I don't just walk into anybody's house. Serious. Thank you, Marty. Marty says, I love watching your food challenges. Well, thank you very much. I like you watching them as well. I don't use the word love too much, folks. I really don't. But I do love to cook and I love to eat. I do say that. Hot Mess Express says, my son was in the video with you approximately 5 years ago. He stood outside your car with you in Evansville. I remember him. Leather jacket. I remember. He wanted to show his friends he met a famous YouTuber. Well, I remember that very clearly, and I do appreciate. He was really good on camera too. So I do thank you guys, and it was a nice meeting him as well. He did steal the show, I think, of that interview. I think he did. Melanie says, sorry, I was making suggestions to raise money to your travels to sell raffle tickets to be a chef for a family. Oh no, I see why now you said about suggestion about the raffle tickets. But honestly, right now, this is from the bottom of my heart, folks. I thank everyone for supporting me on this channel, subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, sharing the videos. I'm not asking anybody any for money. When I go to Australia, I'm not going to say, "Hey, can you donate for me to go to Australia?" I'm actually not staying in a hotel room, so it's going to be like $2,000 cheaper. I'm going to get a rental car and I'm going to sleep in the car, no problems at all. So if you guys, and I'm going to beg, I'm going to beg, but not for money. I'm going to beg, guys. I'm going to beg for you guys to share more videos. Just hit the like button and share. If you're scared to share, just hit the like button. I say nobody's going to know but you and me. Okay. Okay. There you go. Nobody's going to just like the video, you know. But if you could go a step further and share the video, if you guys do that, I'll be more than happy to. Every year I can go on a trip, and just for you sharing, because one share probably get to 5,000 people extra. So if 10 people share, 50,000 people, 100, 500,000. So if we can do that, I definitely never will have to ask for any money ever again. And I'm definitely not going to on the Australia trip because you guys were awesome. Had a really good time with Notorious B.O.B. In the United Kingdom, and I think Eli might be going to Australia with me. Maybe he might bring his wife, or maybe his wife will allow him to come to Australia with me because she knows I'm a very wholesome person. Probably not. She probably won't let him go by herself with me. But he may be going to Australia. And we talked to Leah Shutkeever, and she mentioned when Bob and I had dinner with her, she mentioned going to Australia next year. I said, "What? I'm going to Australia next year, I think." But we're not going to be doing a trip together, nothing like that. But if she's over there, it would be nice to be her bodyguard here and there. She probably can be my bodyguard. She works out more than me, like a lot more than me. Like she actually works out. Dwight says, "Have you already read my comment about doing another donut challenge?" I did not, Dwight. Let me where's your comment at? Is it in here? Darian says, "Oh shoot, I'm late. So sorry. Just effing work. Uh Saturday, 10 p.m. here." Okay, well, no worries. Just be here when you can get here. This is the only time I can be here. I have to jump off here really soon because it is 7:45, and I have to get my chicken Paula, get her comfortable so we can go to sleep. I watch a movie or something, half a movie, and then I doze off. I scrolled up to Dwight. I did not see your comment. I'm sorry. You gotta say it again. Michael says it's 2:45 a.m. Is that South Africa? Just had to stay up for this. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate you staying up for that. Dwight says yes, like doing a dozen glazed and dozen mixed and a large drink in 15 minutes. I think I'll do 1 dozen in a certain amount of time. But I'm not going to do 2 dozen probably because I don't like to do like it's not capacity, but on speed challenges, I like to have like a certain amount speed challenge and not have a speed and a kind of halfway capacity type thing. So I'm not trying to do a lot of stuff on my speed challenges. I'm trying to do speed challenges so I don't have to eat as much and do a fast time. If you email me, I might can think about a large drink and some donuts. So maybe a dozen donuts and a large drink or something. I mean, I'll be stupid enough if you give me 10 minutes, I might try a gallon of milk and a dozen. Okay. Yes, I said a gallon. It'll have to be chocolate milk because I love some chocolate milk. But yes, but just email me and maybe we can work something out. No problem, Dwight. Thank you very much. North Carolina, yes, it's 8:45 on the East Coast. I might be going to North Carolina about 4 years. I was there before, but when I do my solar powered car trip along the United States from coast to see the shining sea, it's going to be a 2.5, 3 month long trip, maybe more. It depends if I just stop along my merry way and have a good time and go to different places. But I'm going to California to North Carolina or North Carolina to California. I'm going to do a solar car build and just hit the road. Jeremy says, how long did the pastrami taste and smell last on you? I'm not really sure. After a while, it just you just get used to it.
That's what she said.
I really don't recall. Dennis says, are you going to compete in Nathan's hot dog contest? I surely am not. I would never want to. I did do a qualifier like 8 years ago when I first was trying to do food challenges, and I almost beat a competitive professional eater by half a hot dog. I would have beat him, but I spit the whole hot dog out when the timer went off because I didn't know about chipmunking, so I'm glad I lost. But 3 days later, they sent me a contract in the mail. They wanted me to sign it. First year, I did like 26 and a half hot dogs or something like that, 27 and a half. And I had signed it. I put a stamp on it, but before I put it in the mail, I called a couple of people, and then I had Sam Barclay call me, and I ripped that thing. As soon as I got off the phone with him, I ripped it up because he treated me like I was crap. He was I was a nobody. But he was like, "Oh, when you want to roll with the big dogs, give me a call." That's what he said. But he said I couldn't do my YouTube, I couldn't do my logo, I couldn't sell my merchandise, I couldn't do anything for money other than charitable events, and if it wasn't sanctioned by them. So I was out. At the time, I probably could get fourth place, maybe third every now and then, and maybe fourth or fifth. But that doesn't pay any money, and it's not worth me doing any kind of thing with them. You got to sign a 3-year contract, and it's not a good deal for anybody but Major League Eating for the Nathan's Hot Dog League. But only good for them. You're just a clown in their circus. Okay, every place I mentioned, I don't know where I'm going at in any of those places. I don't have any list planned, any specific location where I'm going. But when the time comes, when I'm going to those locations, I will put a list out. YouTube, Facebook, community news, both Facebooks, YouTube community news, my website, my newsletter. I'll go live and talk about it. So until those times, I really don't know. I can't really plan trips like too far in advance. The next trip I'm planning, because I'm going to Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin. That's the 15th through the 20th. But when I get back from there, I'll be planning a trip in July, going all the way from like Cincinnati, Indianapolis to Cincinnati, all the way to Philadelphia, July 25th to about July 30th. So that's the next trip I'm going to plan. But I don't know anywhere, any kind of destination, any kind of challenges. I'll know that when the time gets closer, but I don't know anywhere. I'm just telling you right now the time frame where I want to go to these places. And then when it gets closer, you're going to start hearing me talk about more and more about those places. So Australia will be July and August of 2025. So maybe the first part of the year, maybe February, March, definitely I'll start talking about what I'm going to be doing, what's my plans of going to Australia, and we'll talk about it then. Dennis says, "Oh dang, it's supposed to be a contest, not a career." Actually, if you sign up for Major League Eating, you have to have another job. You can't. You got to sign a contract to get into those, and it's not a good deal for anybody. Most people that want to be in there, some people can only eat like 5 hot dogs, and they go to Nathan's like, "Whoa, you're not going to win. Why do you even go to Nathan's? You can only eat 5 hot dogs." But they want to be on TV, the fame, I guess, and they really don't get much fame. But it's just the excitement, I guess. But hey, if they like it, I love it. Max says a mini hot dog contest at Sports Freak 97's place was awesome. Yes, I did my own Nathan's. If people don't if they don't check that out, I will put that where is it at? Maybe I'll have it on here. Oh, here it is right here. I'll send you a link if you want to watch it, but I'm about to jump off here. I do want to post this. This is the live, and thank you, Mac. This is the 4th of July live that I did last year of because Joey Chestnut put them in a headlock the year before. The guy jumped on stage, so I had to do a little something on my little. I couldn't let them show me up. Let me see. Oh, we got says. Mary says, what gave them the right to do that? I'm not really sure. They just own Major League Eaters. The Major League Eaters, they throw like 70 contests a year all through the United States. But you have to fly. You have to get to where you got to go to. They don't give you any money. When I was in APE, All Pro Eater, they actually gave you traveling money. So they gave me like $400 or $500 just to travel to go somewhere to do an event. And then you get paid if you win. So at least you get paid to travel. Yes, the drawing, everybody, again, if you missed it, the drawing's going to be August the 20th at 4 p.m. I'm not sure if a video's coming out that's going to tell you who won or if I'm going live and tell you who won. So maybe we can do that, go live. And you don't have to be in the live. I would do that, but that's going to be too much people probably not winning. But you have to just be subscribed publicly to both channels. You don't have to be in the live. If I go live, you don't have to be there to get the money. But that's it's going to be a video or I go live that day, August the 20th at 4 p.m. Don't eat the sticker. Whoops. Too late there. Is it Neville? I'm sorry, I'm not really good with names. I can barely speak my own language. Neville. It's okay. I don't condone anybody doing what I do, but I'm saying for me it's okay because I think they're food grade stickers. I think it's okay. Nicola says, how does it feel to have 100,000 subscribers? It feels the same as having 99,999. But it's an accomplishment that I've never even strived for. I thought I was going to make 1,000, like not even 1,000. But I was at my sister's house in Chicago, near Chicago, because I was supposed to do a challenge, a contest the next day. Well, the contest, they said I was in. And then they got me a call saying that I'm out because I'm a professional eater because I eat too fast. They saw some videos. I said, that's why I'm in the contest because I think I can eat fast. That doesn't make me a professional eater. I wasn't a professional at the time, but they kicked me out because another professional eater, I'm just saying, I know the person told somebody else to tell somebody that I was a professional eater. So they suck for that. But I was at her house and I had 299 subscribers. It seemed like forever to get that one subscriber to reach 300. I was like, come on, 300, come on, 300. And I never imagined. But it started rolling when Randy Randog Santella did the video with him at the round table in Belleville, Illinois. I did that challenge with him, and it was like the national debt. The numbers going like this. I was looking at the screen. I couldn't. My eyes was glued on the screen. It kept going. I was like 20,000 subscribers in a month, and then it gave me the motivation to just keep on trucking. And here I am. Right now, I'm saying I'll be comfortable with 100,000. I don't ever think I'm going to get a million. So 100,000 with the blue check mark and getting the plaque is perfectly fine with me. But I want to get this channel right here. This channel right here, I need to get to 100,000. Okay, I need a blue check on this channel here. So this is my future of my life, guys. I'm going to be doing a solar power vehicle from California to North Carolina. It's going to be like a 3-month long trip, 2.5, 3-month long trip. It's like 2,500 miles. If you kind of go straight through. It's going to be like a 3,000 to 3,500 mile trip. So that's what I'm going to be doing on the other channel. I'm going to buy a brand new laptop, do editing while I'm on the road. So I am really going to invest in that. I'm starting to buy the batteries and everything this year, at the end of the year, so I can get some tax write-offs. And then I'm going to get the build for the frame going next year and start it from there. Do some testing. And then 4 years, I'm going to be going coast to coast, folks. So we're going to be probably getting an app. I'm going to get an app where everybody knows where I'm at, how many miles I went, how much solar energy that I stored, and how much that I released. So we're gonna have a good time on that channel. So that's the future for me, the outdoors. I'm gonna probably get 100 acres somewhere, get 100 acres, and live about 5 miles from the nearest road. I want to be out in the middle of nowhere so I can get good videos for you guys, crisp, clean videos without any planes going overhead, and just and do it up like that, folks, and get some nice, good cooking videos and such. Michael says, "We are you at Longhorn Steakhouse?" I'm not sure what you're talking about, Michael. And no, I was not at Longhorn Steakhouse. Mary says, what Brandon said about the Chicago challenge being canceled on him. One of them was canceled, but I am going to be in Chicago on Polk Street. I'm going to be at Fontano's Subs. It's a big, long meatball sub. The one that got canceled was Gustavo's. I forgot what town that was in. Gustavo's. Oh, in Waukegan, Illinois. Because I did the Waukegan, the Big Ed's barbecue in Waukegan, Illinois. And I was going to stop in there to get some barbecued macaroni. Yes, Big Ed. I'm not sure if he's watching this right here, but if I pass through there, I'm getting me some barbecued macaroni. That shit was delicious. And I'm sorry I cursed, but that's how good it is. But Gustavo's is canceled. But Fontano Subs on Polk Street, Polk, May 17th, Friday, 10 a.m. But if you want to see all my challenges that I got coming up in Avon, Indiana, May 15th, in Plainfield, Indiana, May 16th, Fontano Subs on May 17th, and May 19th in Pekin, Illinois. You look on my website, they'll show you everywhere where I'm going, the addresses, the dates, and times. But I do have to get out of here, and I do appreciate it very much. Bob, cheers to you. Says, what do you love to cook? I actually like to cook everything. I'm a guy that likes to experiment.
That's what he said.
But I'd actually like to cook pretty much anything. I really do like to cook. If you guys see my cooking, my other channel, I do cook a lot on there, but I really like to cook. Something that is a passion of mine. Okay, well, I got to get out of here, guys. I really do thank you very much. I do thank you for the 100K. If you want to check out how to win the $500/$1,000, please go back in the video. I explained everything in a couple voices. The first voice might not be too clear, and the second voice might be better. So please check that out, because I used my voice changer in here, and they was, some people was complaining, and it probably was slurred together because I'm not used to talking real proper. And one of these voices, I have to talk just like this when I do the voice, or it will sound like really muffled. Okay. Well, guys, good night. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you next time. The next video you'll see on this channel will be tomorrow. Yes, and guess what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Burger Daddy. Something happened in that video that was tragic to the whole trip. You'll have to see the video. Tragic. It was bad. But tomorrow at 4 p.m.-ish, 4 p.m. Central, Burger Daddy video from the United Kingdom will be on here. So please check that video out. Please like the video if you like the video. If you don't like it, something the hell is wrong with you. Please share the video. Share the video. And like I said, I don't need to ask for any more money for any trips, no matter where I go in this world, if you guys just share the video. If you do that, I never have to ask for anything again. I probably won't anyway, because I think I can make it. But if you share the videos, I know I can. But with you guys behind me commenting on the videos like you have, that's where I'm at right now because of you guys. I'm trying to get my friend here, Eli, to 10,000 subscribers. So please go to his channel right now. Subscribe. He only needs a couple hundred, less than a couple hundred. I'm putting his link up right now. If you go over there, subscribe to his channel. I'm holding the video hostage until he gets his 10,000, because we will not post a video until he gets 10,000. But you're going to get the movie. That means it's 2 hours and 45 minutes long, folks. Here's the link. Put it up there. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much for staying up watching this, and I will see you next time. Yeah. There we go.